With Momentum's work, what we learned is that there is a huge window of opportunity to keep momentum going. A good way to do that is to help women businesses leverage the new opportunities that technological advances are creating. And the belief here is that if they are equipped with digitalization and innovation capabilities, they can build more sustainable and profitable businesses. They can empower more women and their communities, and they can stimulate greater social and digital economic growth. If we want to empower and we want women to succeed, they need to take part of this digital economy revolution. Otherwise, their businesses will have a very hard time to stay relevant, and they will have a very hard time to scale and catch up as we move very, very fast with this.
We made a study last year, and it showed that there are only 17% female IT specialists in German enterprises. And even if there are a lot of women in big digital companies, they're often not in key positions, in leading positions, and also in the technology positions. How can we actually tackle this issue? I think education is actually the key, because this is where girls either get in touch with things or not. And we also see it very necessary that all children actually get a sufficient STEM education. And this also includes not only IT skills, but also the understanding of how our digital society actually works, and what happens with data, what happens, like how does the internet even work, all these questions.
Talking about the political framework, I think there are some different fields we really have to consider. So first of all, of course, as you already said, we need female participation in the parliaments. We need role models. And I think this is true, or very true, for us as politicians, but of course also we need the role models for the IT sector. So starting with politics, of course, we have a female chancellor. Of course, now we have Ursula von der Leyen in the European Union. But if we see the German parliament, as you said, the share or the amount of female politicians declined in the last election. And maybe a little bit different what I would have said 10 years ago. Now I say we need a quota in politics. I think this is a discussion taking place not only, of course, in Germany, but in many countries all over the world. But I think we really have to maybe push a little bit more and be a little bit more fast, because many men often say, as I said before, okay, it's just a process that needs time, but how long do we want to wait? Is it like 50 or 100 years more? I don't want to wait like that long. And it's not true that there are now women willing to participate or also to be members of parliament. So I think we really have to have more political agenda and actions in that field. Shifting a little bit towards the IT sector, and I think it's also, as I said, very true for that field. We need the role models. And what I think is a pity is that there are many really good, really successful women, but we too often only look on the successful men. There are, of course, nowadays, as it was also in the past, more women as we expect, and we really have to put I would say, a better focus on them. And